Everyone. Me is Toshi Hong, and my teammate is Tang Han. We are from RS1, SAM 3 Group 1, and this is our report for. We were presenting our report for BAIT2004 Fundamentals of Computer Networks assignment. In this assignment, we are hired as a land engineer by Sri Mudago Sindirian Berhad, a new food processing manufacturing plant in Johor, Malaysia. We need to design and set up local area networks for the company. We will be configuring initial settings on the network device such as routers, switches, and IP addresses parameters on host to provide end-to-end connectivity. The table shows the basic composition of number of hosts that make up the network. In this assignment, we are doing 4 different building location, and for the location A, it has a 3 floor, which is ground floor, first floor, and second floor. And building B, we have 2 floor, which has ground floor and first floor. And for the building C, it only has considered as 1 floor. And the building D, it has 2 floor, which has first floor, ground floor, and first floor. And this is the number of houses all they needed in different departments. So comes to the addressing design. The addressing design we are using is the class C, which is 192.168.10.0. And the addressing design we are chosen is the VLSM method, which is variable length subnet mask. Why we choose this VLSM? It is because it provides more efficiency network utilization. This can increase the efficiency of the network and speed up the working process of the company. Second, it has a better scalability. Since we need to consider the number of addresses needed for a 20% growth in all the buildings, the VISM allows for a better scalability of the network as it can accommodate growth and changes in network topology without require a complete redesign of the IP addresses scheme. And it also support hierarchical network design, and this will specify the needs of the departments, the host bit needed by each department. This can help to improve network performance and more easily troubleshoot issue when they arise. And this is the VRSM table that calculated by us, and this is the growth of each departments, and this is the number of host bit needed for each department, and host bit, prefix, network address, and usable host, and broadcast address. So next, it comes to the addressing table. We have 4 router and 15 switches and 45 PC in this Cisco design. And this is the IP address subnet mask of all the device. Yeah. So next, we comes to the network topology. This is our design for our assignment Cisco Packet Tracer. And as we can see, we are using 4 routers to connect all the building together. And the cable we are using are considered as a fiber optic cable. This is because the meter of the building between maybe the distance are too long, and we need to using the fiber optic cable to cover the range. And this is the design of the building A. It consists of 3 floors and it has a total 6 departments. And this is the building B. It divides into 2 floors and it has a total 3 departments. This is the design for the building C. It does not divide into any floor and it has 3 production lines, which is 3, 4, and 5. This is the building D. it divides into 2 floors and it has the total 2 production line and 1 department. So the next is network configuration. I will passing this part to my teammate Tang Chonghan to continue.
I'm Dr. Shi Hong, and now I would like to share my screen. And now we are going to continue the network configuration. First of all, we got 4 routers and 15 switches, so we have to do the host name, enable password and secret to the router and switches due to the assignment question. And first, we have to do the enable coding, and after that, the configure terminal. We can change the host name as router 1 because the router is at the router 1. And then we can enable the password Cisco 2022 and enable secret class 2024. And then we at the line console 0, we can set the password at Cisco 2024 so that we have to insert the password first before do any instruction. And besides that, we got do the service password encryption and banner order of the day, authorized individuals only. And I would like to demonstrate right now for the routers and switches. And this is the building A router 1. So we have to click the CLI. First, you have to do the password Cisco 2024. And yeah, it's success. And then we have to do enable and class 2024. And yes, it's successful. So let's move forward to the switches. We just pick any one of the switches because I do everything is the same. Like this is a switch tree, so that the name is switch tree A. A means that it's in the building A. And let's continue enable and class 2024. And yes, it's success. So now let's work for the next section. The next section is the assign all the IP address, subnet mask, and default gateway. The default gateway is the same between all the switch. Like in a switch, is a default gateway so that every PC in the switch have to use the same default gateway, and the IP address is assigned between the first usable host and last usable host, like here demonstrated. So, and besides that, we also assign the router by using the static routing to connect the router to others router PC so that we can continue the pin connectivity to each other that have connected with the fiber optic cable. And the next is the pin connectivity. As example, we use building A PC0 to building B PC44. We ping the PC44 address at the command prompt in the PC0s. If it's success, it will show send for, receive for, lost 0%. So now I would like to demonstrate right now, like PC0 to PC44. So we have to ping 192.168.14, which is the IP address of PC44. So if it's success, it will show 4 times this word and successful. And so let's try another one. We try about PC39. 192.168.15.6. For the one PC41. So never mind, let's continue. And sometimes it appears the request timeout. It doesn't matter. So let's try again. It will be successful if I'm not mistaken. And yes, it's successful. Besides of using the pin connectivity, I also use the envelope to demonstrate that the information had passed through the router and to the PC. Like from PC0 to 44 is successful. But if in the simulation mode, it will be like this. From the PC, go to the switch and go to the router. There will no error at all, and go to the next router and to the switch and to the PC. And then it will go back go back to the PC0 so that it can receive and send information. And at the end, it's so successful. And let's move forward at the digital resources that we use. First of all, we have used Google Docs to help us write the information of building and departments. And we have read most of the IP address explanation and more. And besides that, we use Google Zoom meeting to record down what we have present. And we have also used YouTube to upload this recording video to the platform. And lastly, we use System Packet Tracer to build network design and network configuration so that we can learn more about fundamental of computer network. And this is the end of our presentation. Thank you so much.